Hi, this is Tom. Welcome to my channel. This is another in a series of videos discussing using ChatGPT to do MidJourney prompts. This is an image of Grace Kelly. It's based on the daily theme for today, which is minimalist single line sketch. It's the image isn't 100%. I mean, the lightness isn't 100%, but the image is wonderful. And I've noticed that if you choose subjects that are more modern, you get images that are 100%. This fellow is easy to recognize. And the following image I thought was a bit more in keeping with the theme of minimalist single line sketch. I'll show a few more and then we'll get to the script that created this. And by the way, I think this is a really nice way of looking at images. If you put them in your browser and then you use F11 to make it full screen, you get them nice and big with this dark border going all the way around. And I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So this was one of my favorite ones. Classic pose for Marilyn, and the way they did the sketch here, the way MidJourney executed this, I thought was really, really nice. So this was on a different theme. This was on the theme of studio photography, and this is titled Veiled Intensity, which was quite clever of ChatGPT. You get it? Veiled Intensity has a sense of humor, right? There's no stopping these AIs. This one is on the theme of watercolor portrait, and this was by, or in the style of Monet. And just a couple more. Oh, this one I really liked a lot. This was on the theme of psychedelic New York. And you can see that it has a portal here. And I really like the way that MidJourney handled the reflections. You can see how the reflections are conformed to the curve going into the portal. And also I like the color scheme where you have, it's very warm in certain areas and then it goes into darker, or I should say cooler colors. So the red, orange, yellow into the purple, magenta, and blue. Very nice. And then one last image to look at. This is an iconic pose of Audrey Hepburn. And I think the image here, or the lightness rather, is pretty good. All right. And then to show you how to do this, you'll want to go to your legacy.midjourney.com. So this is the old MidJourney site. Used to be the midjourney.com site. Now you can reference it by legacy.midjourney.com. And this has the old style of looking at your upscales. And you can just find one and do open in new tab. And then it'll pull it into the browser. And it's possible there's a way of doing this with the new site. I haven't really explored that, but this is the way that I know of doing it, where you can get this really nice presentation of your MidJourney image. Just open it in the new browser or new tab. It opens it like this, and then F11 will give you this nice dark border to go around. So the script that does this is called Generic Vision Builder, and this can be found on my February blog, which I will provide the URL for this on the description of the video. And the way this works is if you copy and paste the script in a new chat session with ChatGPT, that's what this is here, it will respond to that and ask you for a theme. So here's the welcome. It asks you, what theme would you like to use? So I said minimalist single line sketch, and other themes I've played around with are fantasy world, psychedelic New York, water color portrait, um, wildlife photography, street photography, and it will create a script for ChatGPT based on that theme. So this is the script for ChatGPT that tells it how to make MidJourney prompts for the theme that you give it. And then at that point, you could copy and paste the script and save it and use it in a new session. Or another option would be to just, I should mention, it's too long for it to output the whole thing um, at once. So you can just tell it to continue generating to get the whole thing. And then I asked it to give me ideas. It's written in a way that it will sort of have a conversation with you about uh, exploring the the theme. Um, just as like 5 different categories, and then you tell it what you want. So I said some ideas were simplicity in nature and so on. It's just you have a conversation with it, and then I asked it to choose artists that would work well for the themes. And that seems to work really well because part of the script is it will include several dozen artists for whatever theme that you give it. And then I think something that works really well is to tell it what you're interested in and what you're interested in, delving into the theme, telling it your vision, and then ask it for some artists that it thinks would work well with the idea that you have. So that's what it did there. And then I asked it to go ahead and create the prompts from MidJourney. And then this is the format that it'll use. Imagine prompt, and then you just copy the part after the colon and give it to MidJourney to execute the prompts and get your images. So the way that it works is in 2 steps. You give it the generic vision builder as step 1, and then it will ask you what theme you want to do it for. And then step 2 is you give it the theme, and it will execute the script for ChatGPT to write MidJourney prompts for that theme. And then when you run that script, that's where it's written in a way that it's interactive with you to try to delve down into what your vision is for that theme. So that's where you give it the details. And the way that I work with it is, it'll ask tons of questions. Just answer the questions that you're interested in and skip the others. And it's just a way to try to drill down into what your idea is in terms of like maybe what kind of lighting you want to use or what emotion you want it to have, or just it'll give ideas about how to develop the vision you have in mind for the given category of prompt that you've given it to explore. So I hope you find this fun to work with, and thanks for watching. Until next time.